welcome all. We have a manga haul. I feel like I've done that rhyme a lot of times. Anyways, we've got a few boxes here. I hope that one of these has the second volume of Showa Shoten, because I can't seem to find it anywhere. And right stuff says, "Hey, I got it, guy," and I'm like, oh, okay. So let's open her up here. This one probably not Showa Shoten. We've got this one coming in from either eBay or Amazon. I think it's eBay. Negima, Magister Negima Magai 29. This volume I haven't bought on Right Stuff, but like I don't know that it's ever going to come. Anyways, this is a decently used copy that is, in good shape. So yeah, I grabbed it off eBay. They were selling it for like 50, and I was like, how about 25? And then they were like, yo. And I was like, not even mad about it. Okay. So I grabbed it for 25. I have it ordered through Right Stuff like 3 years ago, so I don't think it's coming. Maybe it is, I don't know. Next we have a Right Stuff box. Watch, it has Negima 29. I would die. Okay, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. What the heck is in here? We got 1 kilo, 2 kilo. I guess I ordered some hardcovers. Let's unwrap. Oh, Cat Eye Boy. Cool. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Probably the final volume. It's finally come to this. Loving it. We got one last box. We're gonna go through here. You guys want Yuri? Have her. You don't want that one though. I caught this, that I have 2 of them, because I didn't think it said shipped, and I guess it did ship. Whoops. Oh well. And I don't see any of that gosh darn Shonen Jump series. I wonder where it is. Anyways, let me go take this apart and I'll show you guys what I got. Okay, so I've got Sword Art Online Progressive Shizurio Deep Night Volume 2. Yakuza Reincarnation Volume 7. That's a super cool cover. Rare Prize of the Spear Hero Volume 9. Strongest Sage of the Weakest Crest Volume 14. I've actually fallen quite a lot behind on that. Bride Story. I don't know why it took me so hard to read. A Bride Story, Volume 14. Gleipnir, Volume 13. 2 sisters on the cover. Oh, the final battle. I guess we are in the end game here. Sweet. Final Fantasy 14. Erosa Academy. I think that's just a one shot. The Horizon, Volume 2. Not sure how long this series is, but I don't think it's all that long. Meiroko-chan, Volume 8. The Devil's a Part-Timer, Volume 20. Emanon, Volume 4. This is the last part of it, so there's no more. There we go. Welcome Back, Alice, Volume 5. Chained Soldier, Volume 5. Kiruru Mi, Volume 5. A lot of Volume 5s today. Kimono Jihen, Volume 7, times 2, because I'm a dummy. Shaman King Flowers, Volume 4. Familia Chronicle, Episode Freya, Volume 2. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Volume 9. I believe the last bit of Golden Wind. Cat-Eyed Boy by Kazuo Umez, Volume 1. Perfect edition. Looks sweet. And then, of course, we have Negima, Volume 29. Already kind of went through that. Negima's one of those series I've been trying to collect for a while, so I kind of talked to you guys about that for a little bit ago. Kepoi by Kazuo Umez, one of the greatest horror icons from my understanding. I don't have any other Umez work that I know of, and I don't really know too much about Umez. So I hope I enjoy this a little bit more than Junji Ito. Junji Ito's work is just okay to me. It's not like the greatest thing ever. Like I feel like it is to most people. I was just checking to see if there's like any sort of this guy created blah 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 blah, but maybe it's just a random page. JoJo's, don't really want to show off any pages because I'm pretty much certain this is the last volume of part 6, or is it part 5, I think. Yeah, part 5. So yeah, very cool, exciting to have that on the shelf. Obviously I've already watched it. A Bride Story, don't know how long the series is, pretty sure it's still ongoing, but it's got terrific art in it. As you can see on the inside and the out, it has this little dust jacket. The side is just this little gold like that. Nothing on the cover or inside otherwise. So is it wrong to pick up a Dungeon Chronicle Freya? There's all these different spin-offs to Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. Not entirely certain where they all fall into things, but I think they just follow other characters. So if you wanted more information about them, you can get it through these little side stories. Shaman King Flowers, Volume 4 out of 6. Wasn't the biggest fan of the ending or kind of climax leading up to the ending of Shaman King. But Shaman King Flowers does look very interesting. There's only 6 volumes. This series is very spooky, scary. Definitely don't recommend reading this one at night with the lights out. And yeah, there's a lot of childhood trauma here just waiting to happen. A lot of death, dismemberment, rape, very scary stuff. So I can see why it doesn't have the Show and Jump logo on it, despite running through Jump Plus, I believe. But yeah, it's a good amount of fun to read otherwise, if you enjoy those things. That's a real horror manga, in my opinion. Kirumi Volume 5 by the same guy who made MXO and what was it, Pretty Face or something like that? I didn't like it. So they made this series as well. This looks to be a little bit more interesting to me. There's about killing and murders. Also the usual perversion stuff as typical with these Shonen Jump artistes. But yeah, this seemed like more of an interesting topic, more of an interesting read, so hopefully it is. It's certainly longer at 5 volumes than the other one was. Chain Soldier Volume 5, it's wrapped by the same author as Akame Ga Kill. It has boobies in it. Probably not going to open it up for you, sorry. Welcome back, Alice by Shuzo Oshimi. Volume 5, you're probably already, wow, nipples already. You're probably already reading this if you're a Shuzo Oshimi fan. I actually don't know much about this series, so yeah. And the last volume of Eminon Wanderer Part 3. I don't know much about this one either, but I do know that this series is highly regarded, and this is the last volume. It was canceled, actually. I don't think it has a satisfying ending from what I understand, but it's still good to have it all complete. Devil's a Part-Timer Volume 20. I don't know if the series actually is still continuing or if it's over or what. But yep, this is still going on. Looks to be a lot of fun. I liked it a lot when it was airing the first season. I actually never watched anything past that though at this point. Meguro-chan Volume 8. This series is too scary. You can kind of see some spooky things there. It's been very interesting to read through it. Pretty much this girl can't react to any of the demons haunting her because if she does, they will kill her. And so she has to act like nothing's wrong, even though this dude is like straight up like creeping on her. It's weird, spooky, scary stuff. Don't think I'd be able to handle it. The Horizon, I've heard great things about it. I don't think it's very long. So yeah, not sure if this is the last volume or not, but I think it's a webtoon, and we are at the end of it. It's by Ize Press, so that's why I'm kind of thinking it's a webtoon. It's got a cool little cover. It's like that point between hard and not hard cover. We have Final Fantasy XIV, A Rose Academy. I don't know anything about this. I'm kind of just anticipating this to be like a 4-coin short story. Doesn't look like it's that. I'm pretty sure this academy exists inside the game. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV, but I never got too far. I'm not a big fan of MMOs, honestly, but a huge fan of Final Fantasy. Gleipnir. This has to be pretty close to the end. Wow, that looks cool. Pretty much this girl goes inside another guy and controls him because he's too scared to do it himself, or at least that's what it was initially. Now, I think she has her own power. They're trying to get these little coins, because if they get all the coins right here, they get like wishes or something like that. They get something in return for when they give the coins back. And it looks like her sister here did do that, and now she is an evil monster or something. And she has something going on that I don't know what. Definitely worth checking out the anime for to see if you're kind of interested in it. I liked it a lot. Volume 14 of Strongest Age, Weakest Crest. This was totally made in Hong Kong. It says Canada. Are you kidding me? This is like super stiff. So anyways, this guy got reincarnated and is trying to figure out why the humans are not as strong as they should be, since he was from the past and he got reincarnated into the future. He wanted a specific crest. Everybody's born with these weird crest things. He got the one that he wanted to have in his past life, but everybody thinks it's the weakest crest, and he's like, no, you're stupid. It's the strongest crest. It just has the hardest, start. And so, yeah, that's an interesting story, to say the least. But it's been a fun mystery so far. They come out pretty quick, too. Reprise of the Spear Hero, Volume 9. This is like a spin-off of Rise of the Shield Hero. So yeah, definitely recommend checking this out if you had liked that series. Yakuza Reincarnation, Volume 7. Very neato work. I think the artwork is super pretty, super neat. Definitely like that. The main character is an old Yakuza boss who dies and gets reincarnated into a dead princess's body. It seems like magic works like with these strange skill trees that are etched onto your arm, and the tattoo kind of just grows naturally as you develop, which is, what is that? That's kind of like Far Cry, actually, right? So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I like that concept quite a lot, and I've been enjoying this reading it. Sword Art Online Progressive, Volume 2. Sword Art Online manga is really a pain in the butt to read, because like you don't really know which part goes next unless you look it up online. Also, you don't really know which part has an ending, because they don't all actually have endings, which is really dumb. But yeah, that is how that works. Anyways, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's haul. I've got another kind of smaller one next week coming up, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.